Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you this GE HVAC system that I have in my hotel room. Now this unit is one of the newer Zoneline series units, and this particular unit I believe has an inverter because you can hardly hear the compressor on this thing when it's running, and you'll notice that later in this video. But yeah, you can see it looks very sleek and modern. It's got all the flush controls here, which is really nice. So yeah, you have your show and hide display, your mode and fan buttons, and your temperature up and down. However, if I try to press one of them, it says use wall thermostat, because this is actually being controlled by a wall thermostat, which I'll show in a minute. You have these filters right here. They look fairly clean. They're easy to open and shut. Well, as you can see, this front case is a little loose, so whatever. And then you have this little, I guess it's like a weather guard thing. It's like this cushy thing. And as you can see, it's melted onto the silver plate, which leads to an outside part that you actually can see from the balcony, which I'll go ahead and show. There it is. You can see it's painted the same color as the wall, so that's nice. And that's pretty much it for the unit itself, so I'll go ahead and show the thermostat. Here it is. It is a EcoSmart, and this thing is huge. So this is a motion-activated thermostat, which I'm generally not a fan of, because if people are sleeping in here, the unit's not going to detect movement, and it's just going to shut off in the middle of the night. So that's kind of annoying. You can see it does have a service sensor error on it, so maybe the sensor isn't even working. So who knows? Then you have your cooling and heating buttons, which are actually locked. This is set on fixed auto by the hotel staff. And then you have your warmer and cooler buttons, your fan on and off, and your fan speed. It is a 2-speed fan, by the way. So yeah, you can see where the wall's been carved out for the thermostat. You can tell they had an older one here before. It looks like the shape of those older Incoms. So yeah, you can see the room is 73 degrees currently. Now, in this particular hotel room that I'm staying in, it has a totally separate room over here that is separated by a door. And if you watch one of my previous videos, you might know what that means. This room has its very own HVAC unit. You can see it's exactly the same, except this one does not have an inverter. So this one is slightly louder and less efficient. And it does have its own thermostat, as you can see. It's 75 degrees in this room. See, it works exactly the same way, except this one doesn't have any faulty trim around it. So, maybe this one is just older, hence it doesn't have the inverter tech. So, yeah. That's really all there is to it. I'll try to show you what it looks like underneath, but it's kind of hard because it's pretty flush to the floor. You can see it's got this, this brown plate right here with a couple of rusty screws. And here's what it looks like underneath. You can see over there is a wire, which I guess leads to some sort of internal surge protector. So yeah, looks like it's been cleaned under there too, so that's nice. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the overview of the unit, so we'll go ahead and turn them on, and we'll start with the low speed. By the way, if you have it on constant low or high, it acts as a constant fan mode. Go ahead and turn this one on. This one takes a minute. There it goes. Notice a little string from the window is kind of blown in the wind. The compressor came on immediately. It blows an okay amount of air on the low speed. The vent is a bit small though. I wish it was a little bigger, and unfortunately it's not adjustable. It's glued in place. Go ahead and show the other unit. Yeah, you can tell right away this thing is so much quieter. blows slightly more air too. So yeah, and if I get out my phone, I might be able to see the fan. Let's see. Yep, there it is. It is a horizontal fan, as you can see. You can see there's a grill inside it too, which is preventing the camera from focusing properly until now. So yeah, there's that. Let's see if I can show the fan on the other unit as well. Yeah, you can hear just how much louder this is. Yep, there it is. It's another horizontal fan. So yeah, I'm not careful with my phone. Don't take after me, guys. But yeah, now if we go over to the thermostat, it's showing more stuff now. You can see the fan speed over here. You can see it's set on auto mode. And you can see the room temperature is 75 degrees. And it's set at 73, which is why the compressor is on. The compressor is not on this one right now because they're not to the set temperature. But even if it does turn on, it's super quiet. Actually, it's a little warmer in here now. But, yeah. Yeah, this thing is so much quieter. You can barely hear it. You can see the vent is split up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections. So it's a long vent. I just wish it was wider like the older Zonelines were. But, you know, it's whatever. They're trying to go for the slimmest design. So I guess you gotta sacrifice one thing or another. Yeah, this thing is so much louder. Now we'll go ahead and turn it up to high now. Wait for the fan to speed up a little bit. There it goes. And we'll do the same with this one. Yeah, you can notice barely any difference on this one because just how quiet it is, but it does blow a lot of air on the high speed. Makes sort of a ticking noise. Might have a bad motor driver. Or as my tech-savvy brain likes to call it, an ESC. I don't know about you, but I just love the look of these things. I love how just how flush they are. There's the intake vent right there. Now we'll go ahead and turn them off now. By the way, these do have an auto mode, which acts as a eco mode as well. So the fan will shut off when it gets up to temperature. Now these units do take a while to shut off. It starts by shutting off the compressor. Then it shuts off the condenser. And then it finally shuts off the blower. So those have a very long shutdown sequence. I think this one already shut down. Yeah, it did. So yeah, that will conclude this video. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did.